Hey, okay, hi friends, Doc South here, and today, today I saw, I think, one of the great interviews on TV for news. Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. They had on this morning news show. They had this young fella. You may have heard of him. You maybe saw the interview. You know, it's but it was a young fella who had come down with the COVID-19 flu and was very ill. Usually, again, this stuff doesn't affect kids, but it got this little fella, and he was basically knocking on heaven's door. Is pretty much how it was. He was very, very ill, if I recall right, and well, he came through. I seem to remember it was maybe a couple weeks ago, give or take, him being wheeled out of the hospital, going, yay, like this, and people applauding, a big line of nurses and doctors, janitors from the hospital, everybody, newspaper reporters, all just clapping and stomping that this little guy who basically was knocking on heaven's door um, uh, made it and remained with us here on earth. And his mom and I guess his friends and other family members. In a way, I think thank heaven, because I think that little guy's going to be. I think he's going to be something special as he gets older. He already is pretty special. Well, everyone is, but this kid was something else to see. And the interview, honestly, would bring a tear to your eye. The two news anchors, I think, were about ready to lose it. You could see they're kind of wiping at their eyes, and the but yet the kid was very, very happy, very upbeat, even though he'd been. I think he was sick for, I think, weeks upon weeks, if not longer. And I know the COVID, I guess for a while took his lung function away, or his lungs were clogged, inflamed. They had to put him on an oxygen machine. Then his heart had trouble, and they had to. I think he was eventually, like I said, heart lung machine going, and different other items, areas within his body giving up. But the doctor, who was also on the interview today, again, it was like a three-window interview. Mom and the kid, and the doctor, and then the newscasters. And the doctor was saying, well, yes, when we just kept adding whatever we could to get him through, and he was such a happy child in this interview today. Just, in fact, he even played. I think he had a keyboard. He played a tune for for everybody. He didn't sing, but he was playing. I got a hunch, give him some singing lessons. He'd be a good singer too. Big old smile on his face. Mom just, oh, you could see she was so relieved and happy. The doctor, you could see the doctor was moved too. He was just, uh, he just said we just kept trying. We didn't give up. And well, the little fella made it. Doggone, I'll tell you, it was just amazing. And like I said, the mom wouldn't give up, the doctor wouldn't give up, and obviously the kid wouldn't either. They just kept fighting the fight against that awful virus. God, I'm so proud of them. I really am. Um, it was just an amazing sight to see. Anyway, I hope you got to see the interview. I'm sure it must be. I think you go to Fox News, and they've got to have a way where you can see it. And I suggest you do. I suggest you do. Talk about positivity. Huh? Yeah, it was great. I've got to make it a Lord's Prayer moment. Yep. Okay, you just can't not. I'm sure that kid's no stranger to the Lord's Prayer. He probably heard a lot of people saying it over him as he was laying there, basically 98% gone. Huh? I don't know if it was 98% exactly, but that kid was knocking on heaven's door, and he, I think they said, now there's better things for you back on earth. You go, we'll get you back there somehow. And then just, yeah, once you get better, just start to boogie. And whatever it is you're supposed to do, you'll know it. Okay. Anyway, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory forever. So be it. Sometimes it can get pretty dark, but there's usually somewhere a little bit of light at the end of that tunnel, and I think that kid's meant to be here for a bit longer. Good for him. I got a hunch he's going to do great things. And the doctor already did, and Mom, well, Mom looked like a great mom, and there's plenty to say for that, too. We'll see you later, friends. Thank you, and God bless.